So I realized something the other day. Having a YouTube page is sick, especially when a video does well, because your views and my views go out to everyone. I mean, they go to some of the maddest countries, Afghanistan, the UK, Germany, like everywhere. But as the guy actually making the videos, I realized one thing. My success a lot of the time comes off the back of bringing people down. And that's just the reality of it. I don't make these people do something wrong, but I essentially get my opinion out there. One of my best videos is me having a go at that Zara Holland woman and just putting my opinion across, and it does well because people agree with it. Now, for me, the other day I was thinking, should I be doing this? Does this have a negative effect on these people? Like, yeah, they've done something wrong, but should I actually be putting added pressure on them? They may be going through something. And then I read this article that this video is about from this journalist who works for the Scottish Sun. He's a sports columnist, and he wrote this article about, let's say, a sports presenter, a journalist called Flex United. Now, I don't really follow those kind of football YouTube pages, but I know about AFTV. I know about Troops. Like, that's how I know them. And I love them personally. Like, even the other day, we were watching the Arsenal-Wolves game, and I was sitting down watching Troops while watching the game. And what it's made me realize is life has changed. The culture has changed. I would much rather look at someone like Troops than the presenters. And that's not having a go at Gary Lineker. It's not having a go at Ian Wright. It's just what it is. I prefer watching someone like me on a screen while watching the game. It becomes so much more emotive. There's not this whole televised script about it. It's just authentic. Now, this article that Bill Leckie wrote about Flex United is the reason I'm going to continue to voice my opinion. Because if people like this can actually get published in a national newspaper, and this is one of the most read newspapers in the UK, I'm going to have my piece. And I'm going to have my say. Because at the heart of this article is nothing more than racism. And I will always rush through my videos, but this time I just want to really break down how bad this article is. And people need to understand that. This is real for me right now because I work in PR. I see how journalists can manipulate different things, and I can see how easily they can get their point of view across. It's my turn to get my point of view across now. So just starting with the title of this. It's Change the Record, Sky. Think about it. How many times have we heard change the record? When do people always say change the record? It's always when it comes to a black person or it comes to a woman going through something. It's change the record. Change the record, change the record, change the record, because a lot of white, middle-aged British men do not want to accept the fact that immigrants have come into our country and made it a better place. That already gets the people that read this crap going. This is their stuff. This is what they agree with. They read this article passionately. They're like, yes, you agree with my feelings. Now we go through it. He starts about saying he's wearing a Man United tracksuit. He's a DJ and social media junkie. What the fuck is a social media junkie anyway? Just inject Facebook into my veins. Ooh, let's smoke a bit of Instagram today. A social media junkie, aight, cool. Goes through, he continues just talking crap, because he says here as well, but he's up there on a worldwide broadcast telling us how we all want the best for Jesse Lingard. I see professional pundits doing that every single week. They're friends with them, they're wishing them best. You never really hear a pundit on TV slag off someone that they may have an encounter with. That's fine, anyway. But I want to get to the last couple paragraphs, which I think for me are probably the worst. So, here we have it. We are going to start with what the funk, Sky. Outgo guys with a lifetime of real footballing experience like Charlie Nick, Phil Thompson, and Matt Letizia. Just starting there, if you remember this whole drama when Sky Sports got rid of these guys, it was all the middle-aged white men that were really pissed off because what they had grown up with, these conservative-minded people had grown up These were their idols. This is who they want to watch. And a black guy coming up to their screen, it's a scary situation for them. What are they going to do? They don't have anything in common with them. What these narrow-minded people don't realize is the fact that these broadcasting services, BT Sports, Sky Sports, are the ones looking for younger people now. The older crowd doesn't spend money. It's these young people, the ones that watch the YouTubers, who actually want to pay to watch these people. It's a smart business move from Sky. It's smart from BT Sport. Social media is the way forward. But anyway, let's continue. So Matt Letizia, who actually know what goes on in the dressing room and are replaced by a collection of box tickers. If anyone actually doesn't understand why box tickers is a racist term, or a sexist term as well, I'm going to explain it for you. When people say box tickers, it automatically puts that person, no matter how established they are, no matter how many views they have, into a category. It says because you are not white, you are black, or you're a woman, you're only there to tick a box. It does not matter how good you are. It is the most degrading feeling for someone to tell you that, because you've worked hard. These people put in effort. Like, let me tell you, it is not easy putting out YouTube content over and over and over again. It gets tiresome. Yes, it is considered one of the better sort of jobs, but I'm not saying it is easy, especially at the beginning, when you have no real reason to do it. You're only doing it for the passion. For him, this guy, Flex United, who has thousands and thousands of followers on Instagram, to be told he's a box ticker. It's disgraceful. And then what's it followed up by? Off the back of a summer where their presenters lecture us hourly on racial equality, it's all getting a tad tedious. I don't even need to explain how bad that is. Getting lectured on racial equality. This man doesn't realize he's the reason why the players kneel. When you think about it, as I'm just talking to all the people who may disagree with me here. When you complain about players kneeling, guess what? They're going to continue to kneel. When you continue to complain like this guy has in this article, it's all going to continue. Until people actually feel there's some sort of equality, this continues. And I am all for it. Now, please do hit the subscribe button if you like this video. It'd really mean the world to me. I'm trying to start the UK's biggest conversation. I'm Mr. Chris Roach, and I'll see you on the next conversation. Peace.